look at TV.
A lot of little glitch moments,
Look
huh?
at TV.
It like half floated a different environment or something.
They've gotten worse later in.
I just...
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
What happened?
I don't know. The whole thing is fucked, man. I mean, he went up there and...
You were just supposed to ask him some questions.
I don't know, maybe he had a fucking death wish or something. I don't fucking know.
Slow down.
Look, Tom, this is not my fault.
All right. I'm just trying to put the pieces together.
He's got a
He
gun.
fell.
That's it. That's what happened.
I need to know how it happened.
That was weird because she was really like angry and everything, but she had zero body language because she was standing perfectly stock still. So like they were like, act with your face. So she was making all these different faces on cue. Because a lot of motion cap, you jam your head into like this thing that's kind of like when you get your like eyes tested sometimes. So you like put your chin on the thing. It's like she's trying to act while being completely stock still, and they have to manually animate everything else to some extent. That's the cheap way of doing it compared to like the full body everything. And they didn't animate her body to have body language that she's like doing the things that her face was doing. I don't know. This is just consistent with how she was already acting.
Also, we don't have an agenda
You
yet.
think I had a choice? It's not like I pushed him off.
And what?
He pulled a gun, Tom.
Okay,
He did pull a gun.
It's fucked up.
fine. Yeah. Maybe we should just go grab a coffee. Get our head straight.
I like the rain
Yeah,
effects.
sure, whatever.
Didn't he just straight up fall off all on his own,
Yeah,
basically?
he just
we
tripped
didn't
over
even,
backwards.
We didn't even shoot him or anything.
He was trying to figure out a way to run because she was continuing to point a gun.
Yeah, as you do.
Yeah.
When someone points a gun at you.
But he was pointing a gun back.
Yeah.
Why are we back here?
14 hours.
Well, we got to investigate the next place,
So
man.
most of the rest of the game will be nighttime unless the game continues after his death or something.
Always a possibility. That could be a part 3. Finn dies and then Trapper Killers stuff still happens.
I guess so. We'll see.
8:23 p.m. Revisiting the crime scene of Detective Jack Calvary's murder. Gonna have a closer look at the bedroom first. It's not that big of a place, but I always have to wonder if
I'm surprised that so much of the building stands after 2 explosions.
Oh shit.
No, Marty.
Yeah.
It won't let me do more. Oh, it has a super delayed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yay!
Kate got
Marks.
one.
I got a
Spread
clue to
outward.
event and a clue.
Headward from the origin of the blast. Forensics confirmed that the bullets were fired from Calvary's gun. But why?
Did it almost sound like she forgot her line for a second?
Something.
The nanny cam.
Nanny came.
I was going for the nanny cam. That's not in.
That's the one that we nudged out of the
What is
picture.
that?
Yeah. I saw it on a wall.
It's just gonna fucking show the answer. Like, oh, it's closed.
Whoop.
Gotcha.
That'd be such an anticlimactic solution. Just, oh, a camera filmed the whole thing. Oh, okay. There we go. Nothing else mattered.
There's the bad guy.
She's apparently competent with technology, so she.
Are they gonna wear a costume? Oh, it's the prostitute.
Yeah.
Okay.
With a
All
knife.
right.
Okay.
Is this actually showing us, or is he just into choking?
No.
Well, he went down fast.
I thought she pulled a knife.
Yeah.
Was it a knife? I thought he got choked out.
Yeah, she's got something in her hand.
Okay, now this is just... Huh. Okay, now who's this?
A prostitute.
This.
Oh,
It's
the
your
prostitute
hooded
was
guy.
the prostitute was paid to do it.
Oh my god. That's from the widows. Wow. Well, I never thought I'd say this, but thank God Calvary was one perverted piece of shit. This is huge.
So he happened to be filming his own encounter.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
filming his prostitute visit.
Yeah. Well.
Well then.
Why is the camera terrible? Can we answer that question?
I don't know.
Why is the nanny cam so bad if it's supposed to be so good that he's apparently going to want to watch it later?
Wait, what are you doing? Oh,
Oh.
shit.
Oh shit, my logbook's open, so I was fucked.
Oh, me too. Dang it.
I had no chance.
Felicity!
Oh, God.
I can
called it.
Yeah, well, you damn well better.
I will.
I just
will,
have a great
just-
hoodie.
Could you start talking?
I needed to know
Know what?
about you.
What were you trying to find out?
I know you and Calvary had issues.
It's putting it mildly.
That's exactly my point. The inquiry?
Jesus Christ. You too?
I have to look at this from every angle, Becky. You know that. Okay, if you wanted Calvary out, then you could have used Finn's confession to pin it on the trapper. That's opportunity and motive.
You're right. And so is this
Oh my
right
God.
now.
Oh God, please. Please, Becky.
Felicity. Who am I? Who?
I thought you could have done this.
For you to
Yeah.
think that I would do
Yeah.
this. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Also, was she just going like, oh god, like she was gonna get shot? Does she not understand that it's a police officer? You get arrested.
Yeah. Trying to get shot.
It is the prostitute.
Okay,
End of part
that's
two.
the end of part 2. Hit the box when you're ready to move on.
Well,
Did he really?
All right.
who do you guys think is the killer?
Felicity.
Your mom.
I mean, technically the prostitute in that one scene.
Keith's gonna make a comeback.
Will I though? Will I?
Depends. Can you hit the exclamation point button faster than me?
You have 8.
I have.
And as many times as Marty.
I think you can just choose the final choice of the rest of the game for the rest.
Probably. I could probably just hit that button every time and be like, what do I think? But the problem is, I'm maybe going to have an agenda. So it's, I would just be picking a choice and maybe giving people their points or not.
You got 50-50. That's not bad, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, this is like the whole.
But he did
story.
Yeah, he did take the story to him.
Eventually. Refused to release Finn. Finn remained on death row. Maybe if we hadn't killed the orderly, he wouldn't be on death row.
Based on the trailer, I think he's supposed to play a bigger role. Yeah, or at least he can play a bigger role in the game. Because he hasn't showed up a single time since the intro, right? But like, there's like glib back and forth between him and her in the trailer. I killed the fuck out of him.
You did.
It's like, hey, everybody, let's kill him.
Hit a dead
Subtly.
end, literally.
Yeah. Down an alley.
Father Rominsky used prostitutes.
And so just a slightly weird sentence.
Each of you will now get an in-game agenda.
Ooh.
Okay.
You have from now until the end of the story to make your agendas come true.
Ooh.
Okay.
This is
If you
neato.
complete your in-game agenda, you'll earn a big score.
This is
Who's
this
pulling
is the
ahead?
exciting thing.
You gotta stop them.
Oh, it's worth like 500 points.
You gotta stop him.
Yeah.
Stop him.
Holy crap, Marty's got 8 cards?
Yes.
Holy
So
shit.
this is the big one.
End game hidden agenda.
So does everyone have an hidden agenda then?
Yeah, everyone gets one of these.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we all have an objective. There's no secret about who has it right now.
Yeah.
But do we also get other objectives? Or are we all... or
I
is
don't
the whole
know.
last third us just... Because I'm guessing the game has like 4 to 6 endings, and they just give us a card representing each one at random.
I guess so.
Maybe.
And now, part 3.
I hope the other hidden agendas
agenda.
just go away now. And we just try to fight over this outcome that's way harder to get. And then.
But a 200-point swing?
Yeah. Could decide the match. It's just like, you don't know, Jack, there's round 1, then there's round 2 that's worth a little more, then round 3 that's technically just worth everything anyway.
But if you do well enough in round 1 and round 2, then
It's only an hour later.
Yeah.
you're set in the round 3.
So, Reef, what's your hidden agenda?
I don't know. What is your hidden agenda, Keith?
You still think it's me?
Becky, I have to be honest, but it does kind of look like you, and that's not going to help your case.
I guess this is
Fuck you.
this is not a hidden agenda, right?
I
Well,
mean,
everything
could
is
be.
now. We hit the real part of the game.
My case? You're the one who broke into a crime scene.
I think we're both guilty of that.
The guy on that video? In the hoodie?
She's a cop. She
Same guy
didn't
I
break
chased
into a
earlier.
crime
You
scene.
sure?
Pretty sure.
All right, so
And she's been
this hooker,
charged with
she's working
looking
with the
into
trapper.
things.
Yeah.
Why? She lures them and kills them, and he sets up the trap?
Oh, this could be a hidden agenda.
All of it could be.
So she kills them and he sets up the traps? I mean, it's literally what we saw, isn't it?
Yeah.
The thing that I'm stuck on, where did the hooker go? She goes into the bathroom and the hoodie guy comes out.
What if she is the hoodie guy?
Thanks.
What if she set up the camera?
When Calvary was
Whoa.
investigating the trapper 5 years ago, he had one big blind spot. Prostitutes. Father Rominsky had a thing for hookers. And now Calvary is killed by a hooker. At least someone dressed like one. Maybe the trapper is using a hooker to lure his targets to a premeditated murder site. I don't even know what to think anymore. I feel like
These little
everyone's out to
dialogue
get
pieces
me.
are super
Don't worry,
disjointed.
detective.
Yeah.
You're safe with me.
Are we safe with you? You have... What?
Oh.
What? Arif, what's
No
going on
one's safe
here?
in this
No
town.
one's ever safe in this town.
Whoa.
Maybe Finn's
What's
right.
going on,
And
Arif?
Adam Jones
No one's
is the
safe in
one
this
behind
town.
all
That's
this.
what's.
Arif
But
wants
if he
her to be
really is the
alone
one
and not
doing
with
all
that
this,
guy. Or
where
not
is
with
he
her.
now?
You know what? It's pretty late.
Yeah.
My advice, sleep on it. Take all this to surgeon in the morning.
Every time someone uses a card could be very revealing about their intentions. But Marty has so many cards he can do like
See ya.
6 red herrings.
I know what Arif's intentions are.
What is my intention, Nick?
What do you think we're trying to do, huh?
Yeah.
Battery
what am I trying
low.
to do?
Oh, we're out of battery.
Oh, spaghetti. Oh.
It's okay, we're not in the middle of anything important or anything. This game got so much more interesting the moment part 3 started.
Yeah.
It seems like the whole game should have been 3 gold cards.
Dun dun dun.
Oh no!
What the?
Yeah, just headbutt her.
Everybody was... Oh, I missed.
Oh, we got punched in the face.
Her eyes are open. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Can you get knocked out with your eyes open?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Did they forget to close her eyes? I don't know. Is she dead?
Check your email now.
What Oh,
Whoever
Yes,
did this
ma'am.
makes a compelling argument Marnie killed Calvary. Well, more than just Calvary. Play the audio.
Cannot believe the mouth on this Marnie chick. We gotta be careful, or she'll blow this whole operation.
What'd she say?
Threatened me. Us. All of us.
She's out of control.
Someone's been holding on to that for years. Did you recognize the voices?
no. Should I?
It's been confirmed. They're 2 of the officers killed by the trapper.
Look, Marnie's been weird, and yeah, she had motive.
And?
She didn't have opportunity.
How do you know?
She was with me the night that Calvary died. I mean, if she didn't, it'd be one hell of a trick.
It's a long loading time.
It is a long loading time.
I just looked up and I'm like, it's been quiet for a bit, hasn't it?
do.
I was
Prepping
trying to make sure I had
everyone's
everyone's
hidden
name straight.
agendas.
It's
Yeah.
trying. I was double checking the microphones.
Mike.
Are we okay?
I don't know.
PS4 overheating?
PS4.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm a little scared.
Oh.
What if everything
happening?
just crashes and we lost?
Yeah,
the
it had to go figure out how to load our scenario.
The time has come.
Keith's coming back.
I'm giving the PS4 more space.
And so now
There's a
we've just
thing
got
next
put
to it,
here,
so
and
it's a
there's
little
going to be a
paranoid.
guy strapped down somewhere else. So it looks like Becky was the killer.
We're being framed.
What the fuck?
We're a rat in a trap.
Judge Vanstone?
Oh, that's a bad day for you.
Oh my God.
That's a bright screen.
Yeah.
If you can see it through his skin. I don't know about that. Holy shit.
What did she do to me? What did she put inside me? God damn it!
Wait.
We need to figure out who she is.
Wait, now there's this time limit. What did you?
Oh, damn.
What did you do?
I want to make sure we get an answer.
She? What?
I think that's Marty's
Who's
feeling.
she?
Was
Sounds like it.
a woman, a goddamn whore. What has she done?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's really gross.
it's really disturbing.
I like it. He's gonna get chest bursted.
How's your head, Detective Marnie? They're coming for you. They know you did it. They know you killed everyone. There's no escape. You're the trapper, Becky.
Oh! Everyone's playing their cards all of a sudden, huh?
Why are you doing this? Tell me why. Haven't you fucked with me enough?
Please, Detective Marnie. So vain. I don't give a goddamn about you. Sorry. You might just come out of this alive, if that's any consolation. But you need to listen very carefully. If you will notice, there's a small heartbeat tracker on Judge Vanstone's wrist. It is synchronized to a cell phone that I have surgically implanted into his stomach.
Yeah, we picked up on that.
Yeah.
The phone is just a timer. But
Did a minute order go
his
by?
heart knocks
Yeah.
another second
Every
off.
beat knocks a
The
second
faster
off.
his heart
Every
races,
heartbeat.
Yeah.
the quicker the clock. Now, would you care to guess what happens when the numbers reach 0? Game over. For anyone in, say, 100-foot radius, give or take, which will most likely include all the police who are swarming in to arrest you right now.
All right. I guess we'll see what happens on the tie.
Sometimes killing is the only option.
What?
You can try to run, but I can't promise you I'm not gonna pop that balloon a bit early. And there's enough explosives in there to level the whole floor.
Jesus Christ.
I left your firearm for a reason. Stop his heart. Stop the timer.
You can't be serious.
I can be whatever I want. You can be alive or you can be dead. That's your choice.
They're gonna make us kill.
Yep.
Even though they don't care about us, so it's not even like a specific revenge against us. But there's a weirdly elaborate specific revenge against us. That's
What did he
confusing,
say?
right?
Yeah.
Are you gonna get me out of this?
Probably not. What is it? Was it gonna be Nick?
Oh man.
What did he say?
Nick's objective
Could you
is
get me
die
out
in
of
an
this, please?
explosion.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Stopwatch Pro. It has the app name on the screen.
Really sorry about this. Shit. Shit.
No.
Oh,
Oh,
you guys have a lot of choices here.
Smarties.
You're just gonna shoot him in the head?
Yep.
Dang.
Damn.
I I want us to live.
Where's the blood?
Very sorry.
Well, there goes the judge.
Where's the blood and everything?
Where's the hole in his head?
Yeah, it's
Gonna go throw up.
Alright.
I just want to know whose hidden agenda is solve the case peacefully and everything works out great.
No one gets to do that.
Clear your name and catch the killer. Because that person's fucked. Because I bet there's like 10 bad ways for this to go.
Yep.
I mean, if we killed him, I guess we potentially saved anyone nearby, depending on how strong the bomb is.
Guess so. That's what the killer was saying, right?
Tom Nelson.
What a pleasantly colorful hallway.
Where are you?
Oh God, Tom.
We got a tip that you kidnapped Judge Vanstone. Said you were hiding out at the Elliott Hotel. We are outside right now.
I'm at the hotel, but you gotta help me. Please. Vanstone's, he's dead, and it's all my fault.
Becky, stay put. We're coming in.
Frame rate.
The rain is too tough.
I feel like the countdown to his execution should count down from the previous time they showed, as opposed to counting down from 24 every time.
Oh.
It's like, just watch it turn from like 7 to 6. There's so many fucking cars.
Nick, why?
Nick, why? We're supposed to.
Why are you surrendering, Nick?
We're supposed to just run away, Nick.
Now!
Nick wants.
Oh. Oh.
Please, you have to listen to me. This is a mistake.
Get down! Hands in the air! On your knees
No,
now!
I'm being framed.
Stop!
Please.
Right now!
Please,
I'm not
just
gonna warn
listen.
you again.
Oh. Now Keith is in control. He's gonna make us flee.
Man.
Stay down.
He gets shot in the back. Keith.
Go!
Good job, Keith. What'd you do, Keith?
Keith's whole thing was to get us killed. Calling it.
What did you do, Keith?
Keith, why?
Keith.
I really thought she might have more of a plan than that.
What are you gonna do when 5 guys with guns are up in your face?
Keith.
You're not gonna outrun that.
You gave us the bad ending, I think.
The worst ending. This is the worst of realities. That better have been your agenda, Keith. Otherwise, what the fuck?
She was so close, but not close enough.
Becky was with me the night of Calvary's death. All night. So if she didn't kill him, that means the trapper is still out there.
Felicity, I know you think you're helping, but all the evidence points to Becky.
But she's innocent. I mean, don't you guys stand up for each other? Don't you guys have a code?
There's only one shade of blue, right?
Yeah.
I think she's still alive.
It's just a line he fed us at the academy.
This seems to indicate she's still alive.
Yeah.
Hidden agenda.
Is it over?
Is
I
this,
think it
is
might
this
be
the
over.
end?
What? I thought we were gonna.
Made us all fail.
Everyone failed.
Holy shit.
And we have a winner.
The winner.
You bluffed and tricked your way to first place.
Dude,
Well done.
we all failed.
You deserve all the
Because
glory.
Holy shit.
Reeve screwed Marty and
I don't know how to
drink.
No,
our-
mine was a void.
No, but our hints were have a drink.
Mine was a
did
void
yours
to
also
drink.
say have a
Oh,
drink?
mine was to have the drink.
When did the drink happen?
At the
At the
table in the
bar.
diner.
Yeah, like I needed to have a drink, and I couldn't get. I didn't even see when it happened.
They put 2 beers down in a Reef like immediately.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
It was I think. Jesus Christ, this game's a train wreck. So it has a good idea for the third act that should have been the whole game, basically, because it's really cool, because we don't know what each other want to do and everything. But everyone has fucking cards.
Yeah.
We have 50 cards.
We're just
to use.
inundated with all these.
We didn't vote for anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was so desperate. I'm like, that was my chance to flee. Was when Nick fucking took it from me or whatever. I'm like, shit, no, flee. I'm like, so when it came up again, I'm just fucking card because I'm like, I couldn't get a single choice in, and my objective was her on the run.
Oh my god.
So I finally got a chance to do it, and I just got shot. I'm like, well, I can't interact with the game because everyone has 50 cards. This is garbage.
So you screwed yourself out of a chance to run later.
I don't know how much
by running now and getting shot in the back.
Yeah, if you were supposed to run, you were supposed to run on the first choice.
Yeah, but that was the problem is I couldn't get control because everyone has so many cards.
I had 2 cards. Get out of here. I used all my cards.
At that point in the game, anyone having cards is too many cards. Like the cards break the entire third act, so we don't actually have to argue about these choices or do anything interesting.
Like what? Take
It's just
control.
whoever wants that choice gets it. I'm like,
What?
fucking, and especially Marty has 8, so like he could just do all of them.
Hit the button. Pick a choice.
I think there were fewer choices in Act 3 than how many cards you had.
Yeah.
I don't
Or at least
know. Well,
close.
I imagine there was plenty more to go on after that point.
I have no idea.
Yeah, because Keith ruined it for
Yeah,
us.
Keith killed the main character.
Well, the struggle here is I have no idea if this is the final scene. Like, what were you guys?
You've been thinking logically the entire game, and then you decide to run with people pointing guns at you.
I was making logical arguments also just so to say anything because everyone was not arguing the points the entire game when that's how we do the game.
My objective was for the killer
objective
to
was
die. My objective was for the killer to die.
So you have the you have the killer die.
I have to bring the killer in.
And what was yours?
Have Becky get arrested.
And mine was Becky's on the run.
So I think me and Marty got like a opposing objective, and you and
me and Nick were opposing. But both of us had the clue take a drink.
Yeah.
And you had the clue to not get a drink.
Yeah.
So
but
was the clue only about the first choice that happened?
Yeah.
That's
So
it?
no. So not getting a drink was the path to being able to do the hotel. Well, to do what we did.
Whereas getting the drink was the path towards getting her killed or arrested or on the front.
Not quite.
Right.
Not quite. The drink. I think
So
the
nobody-
drink makes.
and so nobody drew the objective. Becky dies.
No. So taking the drink ends us up in the hotel. Not taking the drink gives us a chance to punch the hooker in the back seat, which we failed to do.
So the drink makes one of the options easier.
That whole time we were doing the drink option anyway, kind of.
Because we ended up knocked out and brought to the hotel.
Yeah.
But we failed the QT.
I would have been I was confused because I was waiting for like the drink to happen still.
No, it was at that table.
I think I missed the drink.
I'll drink to that.
I think
all cheers to that was an option.
I think I missed the drink moment partly because you're struggling with the phone stuff and because I didn't get to choose the choice anyway. So I didn't register the choice because people are just like, fuck it, it's mine. Fuck it, it's mine. Fuck it, it's The cards suck.
This game is weird, yeah.
I feel like everyone should have had one card the whole game. And you better make it count. One card.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you a card for every clue, for every QTE, for.
And then some people get the whole stack of them, but like the worst part of the game gave people the most cards. Oh, I'm so sorry, everyone.
Earlier today, Judge William Vanstone was kidnapped from his home and tragically murdered. Detective Becky Marnie surrendered to police custody
Did she?
shortly afterwards. She has vocally denied any wrongdoing, but is considered a suspect in both the Vanstone case and the gruesome murder of Detective Jack Calvary. An investigation is ongoing. Sergeant Riggs made a brief statement to the press only moments ago.
The outcome we got is
maybe it was
not listed as an outcome. Do you notice that? They don't even acknowledge that she got shot.
Maybe it was a non-fatal shot.
Yeah, but it said she surrendered.
Yeah, it doesn't even acknowledge that she fled.
Mm-hmm. We can now confirm that Detective Becky Marnie has been killed.
Oh,
we have no further comments at this time. Thank you.
I don't know if Detective Marnie was a trapper. I can't prove that. I know she had motive. Opportunity, maybe. I guess it comes down to whether or not I trust her. I've been asking myself that for a long time now.
I think we got the bad ending.
Becky Marnie seemed to be a troubled cop. Why did you
I think it was all on key.
Sounds like a lot of the endings are bad too.
Back then, man, I was higher than the ISS. You know what I'm saying?
The International Space Station.
Remember this character?
I've got a
Can I go now?
I think if you take the story to the judge, he's like in the lot of the game.
Marnie
Instead, he
covered
was
tracks like
none
a
of the
pro.
game.
She was on the force, so she knew exactly how we would think. In my expert opinion, I suspect we'll never know the extent of Marnie's deception. Very intelligent, manipulative, willing to take anyone down to get her way, especially those who trusted her. But hey, at least she can't hurt anyone else.
Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. I thought she was onto something. I don't think she's behind this. I trusted her.
Was she in Until
I trusted
Dawn?
her.
I don't think so.
Whoa, fucked up. Look at that fucked up background. Did you see that?
Fastest reactions.
That was not a loaded background.
Takeover boss.
I only used one card the whole game and it ended it. Jesus.
Keith, why are you so suspicious?
I only had a hidden agenda twice the whole game.
Arif gets no note.
Oh
No.
All I did was win.
Oh, I'm only the winner.
Yeah. That background though, it just loaded in like a PS2 environment with no skybox, and then it faded to black. Oh boy.
Yeah.
I can't imagine why I haven't heard more about this game.
Yeah.
I mean, your channel's not about game reviews, but
I mean, this is when
I would definitely not play it.
This is when it happens. Is this part, the credits?
I might
was
play
so
this.
intrigued by Until Dawn. I played it twice, back to back, on the channel.
Was it from the same company?
Yes.
Yeah. This is the same kind that made Until Dawn and Heavy Rain. And
No.
Heavy Rain is not
No.
Supermassive?
No, that's Quantic Dream.
All right.
That's the people that made. What's the new one called? The one that
Arif!
Arif, no. Heavy Rain made the Heavy Rain people made Indigo Prophecy and Beyond Two Souls and Detroit Become Human.
All right.
These people are ripping off their style basically, but Until Dawn was better than all of those games, so it was worth it.
I might
This
play
is
this
a weird
again
mess.
just
To play the story?
Yeah, to play the story
Yeah.
and to try and figure out who the actual trapper was.
It might have been better to never make this a multiplayer game at all and just make it a game where you just can play through the story and be like, ooh, what's that?
Maybe it was. Maybe they were like,
They tried to
oh,
do
we're
something.
gonna try to make this a multiplayer experience in some capacity.
It has like the PlayStation branded phone integration thing both on the game's title card and on the app thing. Do you think this was like a publisher demand to shoehorn this weird mechanic in? Like when EA makes all these different games mandatory multiplayer and stuff like that?
Could be.
Maybe.
Or makes Anthem happen. Was this a Sony fuck up? I don't know. Maybe it was someone's fun idea that was horribly executed.
Yeah.
The only thing that worked well the entire game was the gold cards, but it was squandered by the other bad ideas in the case of the
By the time you get the
takeover
gold cards, everyone has like 6
Yeah.
takeover cards. Like, take over.
Take over.
What if we went into the beginning of the game with just that one gold card, and that was the only hidden objective, was trying to make a certain outcome of the entire thing happen? And
But even then, that's pretty like. So the gold card was a cool topic, except by the time like we got into that, there's no way for you to know, other than the one hint it gave you, what direction to take the story in order to get your outcome.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there was like...
You could still do some of it. Like if one of them was, for example, the idea of being arrested and actually going through, then throughout the game you'd be undercutting other people's confidence in Becky in order to make them not vouch for her and stuff like that. Like there's things you could do throughout the game to be heading towards that direction.
Right, but throughout the game, yes, throughout the game, maybe. But even in the one act, it felt pretty like, how do I know that these decisions are toward my objective? It's just a freaking guess.
I also really like the idea I had of us all playing 4 different characters, and one of us is secretly the killer, basically.
Yeah.
And that being different each game, so the story plays out differently.
Realism by Ikenema.
That'd be an iteration of Heavy Rain that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Which is what they're doing, is iterating on Heavy Rain with their whole career, basically. But instead it was just this weird random thing where all of our characters make choices that make no sense because they change their mind every scenario, because none of us even have consistent stances.
Nope.
Because our hidden agenda is just RNG every single scene. Like no one has a consistent motivation at all until the ending, but then by the ending happening, the whole choice system goes out the window because everyone has 10 cards. And before anyone says you should have just played the narrative version, it's called Hidden Agenda, and this is the mode where the hidden agendas exist. And the trailers all focus on the competitive mode as being the game, to the point where I was surprised there even was a not competitive mode as an option.
Yeah.
So like, this is clearly the intended way of playing the game, and if it's not, then they really fucked up literally everything surrounding this game, telling you about its existence. So that's a bummer. But yeah, definitely if you ever hear it, people at home, if anyone expresses interest in this game, tell them to play a single player alone, because the entire multiplayer thing's a mess, whereas otherwise you could just play a fun little narrative of wondering who the bad guy is.
Yeah.
And investigating.
I bet you could also play the single player mode with the PS4 controller instead of having your phone battery drain and burn your hands.
Able to.
Yeah.
You can't?
The game
does it still require
as far as I'm aware, the game does not accept the controller as input.
Oh my god.
I believe they just didn't implement it.
But why?
But I'm gonna use this takeover card on the end credits. Click.
You can.
Click.
But I have 3.
I have 6. Let me use these.
There was like no game left, and we had like
all
12 more cards collectively.
Yep.
You have to press the X key.
Keith. Controller, Keith.
We can all walk away, but I let the credits roll. That's how I do it.
All right.
I let the credits roll on my videos.
Well, we definitely got out of the studio credits ages ago, and now we're just in these are all of the supporting organizations of Sony that make these things happen.
User researcher.
Worldwide
Lead
Studios.
user researcher.
I bet I still can't, I probably can't screen lock my phone.
WWS QA Europe.
Yep. We'll have to keep our phones engaged, otherwise we'll interrupt the credits. It's also a technical mess, as shown by all the technical mess that happened. Remember Ghost Man? Parking lot ghost. MVP character, parking lot ghost. Second MVP character, Marty's shirt.
You can see the creeper face.
That was the idea.
You can sometimes see the creeper face. There's a lot of gray and black backgrounds in this game, including now.
I mean, the creeper is floating there. If someone's looking at a screen that's not quite that far away, they could probably see it a lot better.
Yeah. Thanks, Lisa Wilson, for your test services.
Yeah,
Kyle Smith.
I'm amazed at how many testers.
And none of them were like, this game's bad.
Functional testers contract test services. Thanks.
At least when you get to the end of a Sonic game, the testers list is really short. And you're like, oh, okay.
They test this too much. Okay.
Lee Piction. Lee Pumford.
This is every person on the staff of this test services team, not the people that actually work this game.
They just dump every.
Like they've never, even if they've never touched this game, they'll just put the game.
I don't think a lot of $10 games get that many testers.
This functional testing, though. I don't think this was quality testing. Like, could you actually do the operation?
The phone app.
Yeah, like the phone app, and could you actually
Global
move the
format.
cursor on different phones, and how responsive was it for different OSs and all
Director,
that?
European GFOA
QA.
Andrew Wilson.
Andrew. Andrew Wilson. He did it.
Not the same person, but they're there on the screen together.
Thanks, Elodie.
I just want to try to find the funniest name usually.
Vidya Sundaramurthy. Well, you gotta work.
It's a different culture, friend.
With a name like that, you gotta work in video
Vidya
games.
Sundaramurthy. That's a hell of a name.
I'm still miffed that Keith just ended the story.
God damn it, Keith.
They made the game that way. That's their fault.
God. Like,
Just
we don't even
use
get
logic every point in the game.
We don't
except
even
for
get
the last bit.
we don't get any like even pseudo satisfaction of seeing any of the good story resolution. We just got the main character shot.
I think the entire way that ending resolved really speaks to how those testers didn't test the game and how it plays. They just tested some technical shit.
Like, let's give the option.
I feel like that would have come in the notes at some point. Hey, one person could just abruptly end the entire thing in a way where no one's happy, including them.
Like, let's just have.
You know what else? I think I'd be interested in rolling back those credits and figuring out how many multiples of 4 there were. I wonder if there were that many people because they only did like 10 playtests and there needed 40 different engineers for that. Or testers rather, not necessarily engineers.
The thing is, in Heavy Rain, once you get to the final scenes, any mistake can kill that character, but you have 3 characters is part of it.
Yeah.
So you pivot to the other characters and they can finish the story.
Yeah.
And this one mistake kills the only character because
the obvious mistake.
Obvious, like you have a bunch of guns pointed at you.
Nick has paused the game.
It's in my shirt. All right.
What's weird is that we did play other characters in this game, but you can't keep going with them.
Nope. They just cease to be your control point.
It cut to Felicity, so I'm like, oh, okay, let's play this rest of the story as Felicity. And she's like, I guess we'll never know. That's the ending. Fuck.
It would have been interesting.
Long credits. There's more test services? You liar.
It brought the skip button in, seriously, when the studio credits were done.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's about time.
It was like, we're going to go into something completely unrelated to this game. So there's a skip button.
Is this just the people that work in related companies?
This is everyone involved with any piece of the service and tech stack related.
Ratings people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Compliance services.
You will comply, Sean Distor.
Sean?
Andrew Gallardo.
Sean!
Jason!
What I gotta say about Heavy Rain is I really appreciate that they had like 8 different samples of him saying that goddamn word.
Instead of one?
Instead of one.
He said it a lot, almost like they knew people would press it at least like 8 times.
I mean, if you're gonna have a button to say that particular line, you better believe people are gonna mash it.
Jason!
You're meant to just kind of periodically press it like somebody would when they're looking for somebody.
But not just like hold the button down.
Yeah, which is what I did. I just kind of pressed it every now and then because where is Jason?
No.
Jason!
But the best glitch ever is the one where the camera's cutting all over the place during the final scene, and it's like miles away sometimes. But you can keep pressing
You can keep pressing it.
Keep pressing it so you hear him yelling it, and then just hits it off. You can cut off his own dialogue by him yelling Sean. So it was you the entire Sean! Sean!
I wonder if this is cutting through on Ashley's stream.
That glitch did not. That glitch thankfully did not happen when I was playing the game. So I was like, oh man, this is a tense scene. instead of
so you are the Sean.
Finally know the identity of the origami Sean.
Dang, origami Sean.
It was the Sean all along.
Game was something.
These credits are as long as the game.
Holy shit, the credits are still good.
This conversation about Heavy Rain was the best part of this game.
The biography for Becky says was arrested for the trapper. Not for being the trapper.
Oh, there's a typo?
Yeah, was arrested for the trapper.
Killings.
I guess they need more QA people.
Oh, dude,
there's another
dude,
word.
I scrolled. I swear I scrolled all the way down. Okay. Okay, that makes a little bit more English.
We are in the first party games category now.
I want to point out, just for context, this is a group of people that has played a number of social deduction games. Like that's what
we play a lot of them.
Tabletop games we play a lot.
TI.
Does TI count as a social
Twilight
deduction?
Imperium is a social deduction. I was actually coming up with a conversation about that.
With the secret objectives, absolutely. Yeah. So it's we played like dozens of hours of Twilight Imperium, and we played Secret Hitler and a lot of Resistance, and Bang, which is garbage.
I've not played either of the last two
game.
for reference.
Bang's not really a social deduction game.
It's just
like
it
garbage.
because you die immediately every round of the game.
But like we played like dozens of matches of Resistance over the last like 5 years.
Yeah.
Yep. Or Coup, or
Coup, Ultimate Werewolf.
What was that Salem witch trial game? New Salem.
New Salem, yeah.
New Salem is pretty good.
New Salem, where Johnson just screws everyone.
Yeah.
Good job, Johnson.
They're going into Sony North America.
Yes.
Credits
The
now.
voiceovers. That's Becca Marnie.
Why is this here?
Why are we just not getting to their names? Is it looping?
Wait, why is everyone Japanese?
Officer Monte.
Oh, it's other language dubbing. Okay. That's the credits for the people that we didn't experience in our playthrough. Okay. It's voiced in Japanese, evidently. I guess it. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to global.
But the Japan QA, the QA, the Japanese voice acting or something, or is it just the?
I don't know.
It's a lot of credits.
Wow.
I'm giving up.
You're giving up?
Yeah.
All right. Well, this has been whatever this was.
An experience.
Hidden agenda?
Oh, there's Marvel credits.
She's secretly not dead.
Rat traps.
Rat traps.
It was totally Felicity.
She had that fucking hoodie. Da-na-na-na.
I'd rather not know right now.
Yeah, what
but I'm gonna look.
It's that guy. Who?
It's the medical examiner.
Yep.
Was he in one scene total?
No, he was also an asshole. He was definitely an asshole.
Oh, I mixed him up with the other asshole. Because they thought learning about them at the same time. But they were like in 2 scenes, right?
Something.
Yeah, there were
one of them was the end credits after we died.
No, that was one of the cops.
Yeah. He was the medical examiner.
Yeah. But we barely saw the other cops besides the black guy.
And in the end credits, he definitely looked like a psychopath.
I thought that was just bad acting.
Well, you know.
I thought his acting was just off.
It was Simon Hillary.
We don't have a scene select, unfortunately.
Nope.
So we can't just be like, skip back to the ending part, but let's see the rest. We have to play the entire game again, which we're not going to do, I don't think. No save detected.
No.
Well, that's for story mode.
Yeah.
You can hit continue.
What if I do continue on competitive mode?
There's no save.
There's no save for
no
story
save on the
mode.
left side. Can I like chapter select?
It's probably just gonna start from this.
No, I think this is start over.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, fuck it.
This was hidden agenda.
This was hidden agenda.
This was hidden agenda.
All right, I'm
Sorry,
gonna stop
everyone.
this from burning my leg.
Sorry
now.
about that.